So if you're having any hangups about where to put your Silver Surfer, I'm going to share with you my ideology on where to put him. So first, I filtered my roster by Hero Cosmic, and then I browsed what my options were, like who could he find a spot on, and I play tested all of them. So yeah, I went through and I thought, man, who would he work the best on? Now, the other thing I took into consideration is a lot of these teams are already just fine, and they don't really necessarily benefit from swapping in Silver Surfer. However, there's also a couple teams in here where I could go through them and find someone that was the weakest link, so to speak. So, going through these characters, this team is been put on war offense now. I don't really want to swap out any of these characters for Silver Surfer because I don't think it's going to benefit them. At the end of the day, it's got to help the team. So then you scroll down and we have got other Hero Cosmic, just no real good place to him until I took a good hard look at the Inhumans team. And what I did was I thought, man, if any team that is meta that's got a couple disposable characters is Inhumans. So I took Karnak and Quake off, and I swapped in Coulson and Silver Surfer here. Silver Surfer's got a ton of turn meter, and Coulson obviously has synergies with shield agents, etc. And I put them on war defense. So I think that there are synergies here. Let's just try this. Looks like a 90k punch up. Just try this and see how the mechanics work and if it's something that might interest you. Now, in war defense, I have a feeling because Silver Surfer is so fast, he'll be able to ult right away, potentially ability block someone. Coulson goes. Coulson might even go before he does. I'm not sure how that mechanic will work if there's no Nick Fury on the team, if he'll what the turn order is going to be. But this just feels like a good defensive team while I'm building Silver Surfer up to where my options open up for where he can go. Maybe this is his new home. But yeah, let's just see how this works. Obviously, it's working rather well. Put on auto now. Doesn't even look like Black Bolt's gonna get his ultimate off. I've done quite a bit of testing. I did have a really cool fight last night in RTA, putting Silver Surfer with one of my buddies. Had a very tricked out Silver Surfer for as well as you can take him, and we did we had an RTA battle where Silver Surfer ended up going 1-on-4 with the X-Men, and it was kind of interesting. So we'll put that in right now. Let's see if we can get one more fight in here to show. Oof, not the one I want quite yet. Silver Surfer's not quite there. Yeah, let's try this 80k punch up. We'll spend the 100 cores. I've been play testing them in here because Black Bolt is currently locked out in RTA, so I can't do any free testing there. So I've been doing quite a bit of testing here with them. See how they handle these guys. I still think Asgardians are a pretty good measuring stick for where a team lies, you know, in terms of their ability to kick butte. Yeah, looks like I can delete someone. Let's get rid of old Thor before he decides to. Yeah, we're on auto now. Now Silver Surfer's nice and ramped up. He's just taking turn after turn. Yeah, so this is a team I feel comfortable with taking off. I don't think that Quake and Karnak um, ramp up Inhumans enough to not try that. We're going to see how they work on defense in war with this setup. I have a couple ideas how I would counter this, but we'll just see how they do, what's used to take them out, and I will report back later with my findings. Till then, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it for science. Do a couple more little tests here, and then yeah, you can just let me know where you have put your Silver Surfer and why, and we'll do the trial and error together. That's we're on auto now. Probably not the most meta example of what they're capable of, but still, I think everything's interesting at this point. I kind of dig the Coulson dynamic on this team too. I do think it's a slight upgrade from where they were. Well, let's try power armor. Why not? Yeah, and if you try this out with yours, you try them on this team. Let me know what your findings are. If this is the, I kind of dig having Silver Surfer over Nick Fury using this on defense. He's pretty fast. I think I think I prefer it that way. It takes symbiotes out as potential counter, most likely. He's still kind of weak, but let's go after rescue. Ability block rescue. Didn't stick, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're on auto now. Not really a whole lot that can... If there's any more interesting fights, I'll spend a couple more cores to see if we can get anything else. Even if it's in the name of... it doesn't look like there's anything else. But, yep, that's where I'm trying them out. They'll get their first go at war defense tomorrow. And check back in and I'll let you know how they did. Till then, we'll catch you next video. Bye.